Look how low he is off 4. He sees the white flag ahead.
Clear by 2.
1 to go at Atlanta. The white flag is out.
One more lap for Cameron Haley to do something with John Hunter Nemechek. How about Peters on the outside?
And look at Ben Rhodes charging on the inside of Hemrick.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to hold off the field on the final lap at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
John West Townley climbs inside of Ben Rhodes.
There's Joe Nemechek, John Hunter's dad on the left, cheering for his son. John Hunter Nemechek wins in Atlanta.
And we were 3 wide for 5th. What a great race. And what a great job by that family team.
Todd Bodine racing to find a sponsor for that team, and Jamie McMurray racing for an owner who doesn't care about points, just about winning.
And he has a pretty good cushion behind him, so he can kind of fill Todd out right here. He can overdrive his race car, and he can get by with it.
Todd can get off that corner just a little bit better than McMurray can, but McMurray's going to be tough down here in 3 and 4 now.
That's where he's been tough all day, getting off into turn 3.
He's going to close the gap, but I think it's going to be too little too late. He's there, but he can't make the pass.
Try on the outside. Off the outside, just like yesterday. Here they come at the track.
Wow! And it's McMurray. No, it's not. It's Bodine.
Bodine. Jamie slides across the finish second.
Man, 2 days in a row. 2 fabulous finishes. Oh, my gosh.
And as the white flags waves, we have 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You said earlier, Kevin, grind it out. That's what he's been able to do today, grinding it out. Passing cars, putting himself in position, restarting when he needs to restart good, and he's putting himself in position to get through 1 more corner to bring that 54 into victory lane.
And Ty Gibbs, 18 years, 7 months, and 25 days, years old. He will become the youngest winner in any division, any of the 3 National Touring Series divisions, to win at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Great job by Ty.
Great job. See Coach. His mom Heather.
Those trucks behind him may have something to do with it. How about Moffitt making it 3 wide around the outside?
On the outside for the lead, it's Brett Moffitt. What a move! Wow!
He caught those trucks side by side. He got an incredible run.
Contact now between Byron and Peters. Byron saves it back to the inside now. Peters trying to make a move on Brett Moffitt. The final lap at Michigan. Through 3 and 4, coming to the checker. Brett Moffitt trying to hold on, and does.
Mark Green is on the apron heading into turn 1.
He's out of fuel.
Jason Keller's out of gas.
He has to be.
He's out of gas coming to the white flag. Matt?
Jason Keller is out of gas. The car is sputtering. All the guys are on the wall. The heartbreak, you can just see it on their faces. Greg Pollock's the owner, dejected behind the pit box. They thought they were going to hold on for another lap and win their first race victory since back in May at Nazareth.
Watch for the 23 car, the orange flames on the hood and fenders. He'll be coming by to the outside. There he is. There's your pass for the win. Scott Wimmer takes the lead on the last lap. We got a car blowing up into turn 1. Jamie McMurray.
Caution is out, guys. Caution is out.
Has lost the engine in the 27 car. The caution flag is out. The fuel stop for Scott Wimmer is going to turn out to pay off. Here he comes to the checkered flag. His 4th win in the last 8 races of this season. Scott Wimmer has taken the Ford 300 at Homestead.
The white truck is going to take the white flag. 1 to go for Brett Moffitt here at Chicagoland.
That's what Baxter's less nervous now. He knows there's not going to be overtime, NASCAR overtime. If his truck can just get back to the start-finish line, it's all there.
It has been tight at times, as evidenced by that donut on the right-hand side of that 24 truck, but it has been a near flawless performance on the pit box, on pit lane, and behind the wheel. And Brett Moffitt will bring it home for the win at Chicagoland.
Here he is looking to get the win in Chicago. Yes. The white flag is
Shut it
out.
off down the back straightaway. Don't shut it off. Just coast. Just coast. Just coast.
He's got a 1.5 seconds over Tyler Reddick. Oh, excuse me. 1.13 seconds over Tyler Reddick. So he needs to coast. Just walking home.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to get to his first career victory. He can coast from here, Ralph. Here he comes to the checkered flag. John Hunter Nemechek, career win #1 in Chicagoland.
Look at that crew. Engineer John Hunter Nemechek straight to victory lane.
Yes! Thank you, guys! Yes!
Well, that's what we were waiting to hear.
Wow.
John Hunter Nemechek.
Push me to victory lane.
Joey Logano, winner of 2 of the last 3 restrictor plate races in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, will lead at the white flag. Will he lead at the checkered flag? 2.5 miles to go. Kurt Busch, big run to the outside, pushed by Ricky Stenhouse.
What is a huge run that Kurt Busch is making here.
Separated.
Actually got separated with the 18 and the 2.
Dylan to the bottom. Annette's going to push him. Kurt Busch to the point. Half a lap to go.
Looks like Dylan's going to have the momentum. Where does Stenhouse pull out to try to make the move for the win, though? He doesn't want the 1 to win. If the 43 stays tucked up to the 3, they'll have a chance here.
And watch for the 6 to pull out and make a move to try and win it himself. Here they come. Checkered flag is in the air. Who's going to win it? Oh, trouble. Austin Dillon spins. Kurt Busch wins.
A lap to go, looking to make it 4 straight wins at the super speedways.
Where's Kyle going to try to make his move, Michael?
He'll probably do it down in turn 3. He's got just what he wanted. He wanted to be running second when he took the white, and he's positioned right on Tom Bodin's bumper. He's going to count on Terry Cook to go with him when he makes the move to the outside of Tom Bodin on the back straightaway.
Will Terry make it 3 wide, though, and go for the win himself? Here comes somebody on the outside again.
Fitzpatrick out there in the 7. Looks like he's going to try to fall back in line, though, just in front of Taylor Molson.
Hornaday's peeking to the outside. He tucks back in.
Who's going to make the move? Right now, the 51 of Kyle Busch all over the back bumper. He moves to the outside. Looks like he gets loose. Drops back just a bit. Now as they work their way, coming out of turn number 4. A huge lead for Todd Bodine.
It isn't enough.
Catch him.
It isn't enough, is it?
Todd Bodine is going to be able to hold up the pack. He'll win again at Daytona.
Coming around to take the white flag as Purdy tries to get around Miller. Here comes Gilliland trying to get around Bassett. 1 lap to go at South Boston.
Serious pressure from Gilliland. And he's moved up for Dylan Bassett. He moved him out of the groove right there, Dave, with the front bumper.
Gilliland into 3rd, but for the checkers, who's it going to be? Travis Miller through 3 and 4, drifts a little bit high. Here comes Chase Purdy. Purdy with 1 last shot. He won't do it. Travis Miller will win at South Boston.
Now NASCAR is going to show him the white flag and the green simultaneously, which means the last lap under green. Okay, Hensley leads him around. Jarrett right behind him. Wallace behind him. The 3 front runners on the gas. 1/2 mile left here to victory.
You heard the confidence of Jimmy Hensley's crew chief, Bobby King. He said, we got lots of tires, we got lots of fuel, we got no problem. And Hensley is making him look like a prophet. Look at that 25-car go.
No problem at this point. 1 more corner to negotiate, and Hensley off the final turn. There's the crew cheering him on. Victory, Jimmy Hensley.
Coming to the white flag now for Kyle Benjamin.
Yeah, he did not like that tap he got from Brandon Reynolds. He has decided to put the hammer down and drive away here.
At his home track, he could hear the race cars when he was just a kid. Hope that someday he'd be able to go to Victory Lane in Easley, South Carolina, and he's going to do it here this afternoon. Kyle Benjamin will win at Greenville-Pickens Speedway.
It's been over a year since Ron Hornaday's been in Victory Lane.
This time by, the white flag will fly for Ron Hornaday. Jack Sprague, David Starr fighting for 2nd.
This is an awesome race. No way, unless Hornaday breaks, is he going to lose. Close to it. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have it here.
We're going to have a spin on the front stretch, but it will be too late. The checkered flag will fly. Ron Hornaday wins in Mansfield.
I got all confused there. It was so exciting at the end.